There we go. Today, I had a student that is not on my stream. Like, he don't know that I'm streaming, that told me, like, he rose his hand just to tell me, "Sir, when you're talking, you sound like a pirate." And I was like, "No, I don't." But apparently, like, I guess I thrown that onto me. The character probably, like, got its way onto the way that I pronounce some stuff, and it turned out like that. It's cool. How much of a character is it? I guess like 20%. Can you hear my voice? Yeah, we will not read everything also. But, like, take as a fact that most thing that happens in this game are sad stories, okay? So it's a game that is a lot in the vein of Hollow Knight. The art style is different, but the play style is kind of close. You still got your dash that lets you dodge eventually. You got some healing ability. You got some summon that will fight for you. That is in what this is different, and you have to select which summon you're going to use. So as the last white priestess, you have this little solemn knight that is already like your first slave that will fight for you. You can basically like free the soul of those that got infected by blight and make them your unit. And yes, I did drag them. So Blightborn, we're not playing Blightborn mode. So we're not playing in a harder difficulty nor a easier. We're just like going through the game in a bit of a different way than we did in the past. And for now, like, our dodge looks like this. Woo! We have a little girl just like slapping herself on the ground so that she's not hit. Those are the first soul we meet. They give no XP, so ow. There isn't any real use killing them. Yeah, Leo. So as you can see, we have a cat. Where's your ahoy? What do you mean, Dregdom? I heard right boy mode. No, blight mode. I'm gonna like give you a little bit of a cat cam. He's begging for candy, but for those that were there at the start of the stream, you know he just got some, so I don't feel any bad not feeding him some candy now. We don't want a fat cat.
Oh,
cute cat. Hey, Squeeze!
Thanks for joining.
Welcome in the crew. I was honestly pretty sure you were already in it, but welcome. And candy for the fluff monster. Okay, Dreg, you know how to cheat that. That's fine. Now everybody knows it. So yeah, Leo, you're gonna have your candy. Dreg just paid for them. So, Squeak, I show you Leo. Leo is our little cat here. He gets candy sometime because people want him to get candy. And we're playing, as you can see, some Hender Lily. You probably know the game already, right? You know that game. If you don't, well, you probably heard the early description. So it's a Hollow Knight, but prettier. And with a different way to gather some powers, which will basically be to take out the souls of the enemy you've beaten, like the special one, the overblighted one. Yeah, I still on that game. Like, I haven't played that game for 1 hour for each dollar that I paid. So yeah, and out of that part, like, it's a nice game to play. So I don't see no reason to stop, Chief Torsen. But we just restarted because, like, I was pretty much done with the game. And we are not going for the same kind of run that we did last time where we pick everything everywhere. It's not that overpriced, to be honest. Like, I have some experience with these kind of games. Fudge. Which, like, makes me able to do the game in a little shorter time than it would be for someone that have absolutely no practice with them. So it was well priced. Like, it's a cute looking game. The music in this is absolutely perfect. Oh, here's what happens. There. The music in this game is absolutely perfect. It is marvelous. The zones are well designed. It's pretty much like Hollow Knight. that was just the way of the game to tell you, like, sometimes there's things hidden. And I haven't seen the Blighted 2 thing, but like, that's fine. So we're not playing in New Game Plus like you can do in most Souls-like, actually. And this game got a lot of Souls-like element. You guys are gonna understand that like quite soon if you haven't. Wait for us to see some buses today. You'll get it. You were saying sooner. Where is your Ahoy emote? What do you mean your Ahoy emote? Did I took off the Ahoy emote? It's there. Look, Gray uses it. Or do you mean where is it, as in how can you use it outside of the stream? I think you can't. I think the Ahoy emote just became a in-stream only. Do I have to make you a drawing, or you understand that these guys cannot be hit from up front? It's 2D. There are some platformers element later, but it's not what the game focuses on. Ah, fudge, not that way. I have to jump in him. Go down? Yeah. Examine. Oh, there. You don't see it on your phone. Find yourself a good explanation. I don't have one. Woo! Ended up better than I thought it would. So now we just opened that thing. This place was totally optional. I just did not remember that it was, so. Memories? Shit. So yeah, we're trying to deal with that part. So. For those who already seen the game, you will not be surprised. But most of the story of it... That's good. Most of the story in this game are kind of sad story, like people that gave their life for something that was false. Yeah, it looks a lot like Hollow Knight. If you've enjoyed Hollow Knight, you will probably enjoy this game. Like, this is similar enough for it to be good. The bosses are a bit harder in this one than they are in Hollow Knight. Like, first I thought the opposite because I was able to beat the first boss on my first try. And like, when I went further in the game, they are more complicated to like manage or to go around than like the one you get in Hollow Knight. But yeah, if you're looking for another challenge after HK, and if your father liked HK Dumpling, good game. Like, this is worth it. Looking at it, the movement doesn't feel as satisfying. For now, like, we start with like the cheapest dodge ever, but eventually, like, the other fighting mechanics that are going to be in will really compensate for that part. And there are some invulnerability frame that you get from the start, but like, you get some movement ability later that makes it fudge you. Go down. And like, there's some knockback mechanic. You see that second bar under the HP of my target? Oh! Yeah, she gets me. There's a second phase to that fight, so if you think that looks too easy, ow. That girl goes crazy. Ba-ba-ba! Guardian Sigrid. It's just that she's a little slow for now. Okay, let's heal up for a last time, and we don't have heal anymore. We don't have a second move either. Fudge. Wrong dodge. I'm gonna get screwed. As you can see, it's not because you one-shot a boss one time that it's always the case. I was optimistic there. So yeah, this one is more on the nightmarish style. Clearly. Never played this game, but it feels like Hollow Knight art style more. Yeah. Oh, you like... Yeah, Hollow Knight is more like PBS, I'd say. And... yeah. Well, this one is more like... we went for something that is way darker. They wanted blood. they wanted something different, which is okay. You find it less appealing. On my own preference, like when I saw this game, I found it so pretty that it actually like made me love it a little more than HK. But I can understand why someone would like it a little less. Okay. I fudge. Okay, no, I dodge. There. No. Ah. I must like be a bit more careful about this one because like it clearly hits me more than the other move she does. You go down. Nope, you don't. And when she's knocked up, you have to like place as many hits as you can. Fudge. Okay, heal up and go back on. Oh, she's already going crazy. That's cool. I thought I needed to... Yeah, it's more like... It's closer to Black... I would be okay saying it's in between Blasphemous and Hollow Knight. Because, like, Blasphemous is not as well drawn. But it fits in, like, the Nightmare and dark... and darker style. So as you can see, once you start knowing its move, it's way easier to place your hit without being too much punished. Ah, fudge. I thought she would dash to me. Yup. Ow. Heal up. Try to hit her before she gets back her knockback bar. Yeah, that's what happened. Basically, the first time I played against her, we had a clean fight like this. Hey, Careless, this one shows the health bar. Yeah! Good plus. Like, it sounds like nothing, but in HK, the first time you're fighting some enemies, you never know when they are about to go down. And there, it's pretty clear that it is. And you say the movement in this game is a lot less satisfying than in HK, in your opinion. You went down to what in this game, by the way, Greg? Just, like, so that I know. What did you reach? Because there is some way to kind of abuse some attack movement so that you're able to move in the right direction. And about what, Chief Thorson? About the next program or about what? What did Daddy Legault say? For those who don't understand, by the way, Legault is our Prime Minister. And we call him Daddy or Grandpa or Uncle. On my side, I prefer Uncle Legault. I'm really curious about what Uncle Legault said about video game. Tell me, please. Make me laugh. Blame video game for some social issues. Yeah. I can't wait to hear its argument. But basically, yeah, as you can see, by the way, this is the dark story behind that character that we just killed. But we're gonna free her and take her power. Because we can. Kind of not surprising. I mean, most of what he says... Okay, we just got our double jump, by the way, so, like, more movement for us. It's sure... Okay, so Legault said, it's sure that a little guy that is at home that plays video games have 3 lives, but it's not hard if he shoots one because he will start back with the second life. If he plays Oki, he will understand life and it's, it's something else. I mean, like, if it was really the case, if it was really the case, like, there would be some pandemonium outside. I don't think he understands how many people plays video games. Like, most of its population that is under 50 considered video games more important in their life. No, not more important. Like, the kind of game that they do prefer to play. And I said before 50 because, like, 50 years ago was pretty much the happening of the first generation of consoles. And some people play okay video games, but like, it's so dumb. It would be as saying that you never lose an hockey. It's stupid. It's not like you should blame social or income inequality, police violence, profiling, unfair judgment of people on things they cannot control. Do you want us to keep on going? Like, inaccessibility of reasonable priced housing in most not rural area, the opposite. Like it's not like he could rule over some problem. No, it's video game. It's easier. It's not its fault. It's the fault of video games in that case. So yeah, Daddy Lego is totally right. For people who don't get sarcasm, that was sarcasm. Like, if you want the definition of sarcasm, ask me to talk shit about video games. You're gonna have it. I'm a bit biased, but like, is Daddy Lego? No, it's not Daddy Trudeau. It's Daddy Lego. Go see him. You will understand why we call him Uncle and not like Daddy most of the time. Like, I guess we could call Trudeau Daddy too, but like, for other reasons, you know? Trudeau. If you want to see a picture, his full name is François Legault. That's it. You know who that is. Yes, Thorson. So yeah. Try to define any boomer, and he's like a good definition of it, but he's one that has some power over our province. And like, the guy looks at his Facebook and think everybody's agreeing with him because he does not understand the concept of an echo chamber. Like the fact that I need to kill that timer. Be right back. Like, I'm gonna go arrange something because like, we have a dead timer that is still like sending some message, and the November clip contest is pretty much done. Now it's just to see who's winning in 3 days. And there is like a 3 view difference in between the pain and the second runner. But like, apparently the milker got some point quite fast. There we go. No more timer bot. The boomer should never be in position of power anymore. That's gonna sound sad, but like, it's actually a social problem that we have. Like, boomers are so numerous that in a system that is totally built around democracy, but like full on the democracy, anybody adult in your country can vote, and there is nothing holding you from voting. The one that is the most numerous will be the one making some choices. And sadly, the baby boomers always were the one that wears the most, numerous, and many decisions were made for them, by them, because of them. And yes, eventually, Thorson, I'm gonna have to cut my hair because it will make no more sense to wear them. For now, it's still kind of fine, but I'm like 3 years away from having to just like razor them. It's all known. You can keep on attacking me on that. I'm fine with it. They are not thinning that much yet. It's coming still. Like, I'm 3 years away from having to do that, and like I'm pretty much at peace with this. Like, there will be a generation of students that went to my school that will know like the teacher that had long hairs, and there will be the other generation that will know me without hairs. And they will not know that they're talking about the same teacher, but they will remember how awesome he was. And humble. I forgot. Humble. There we go. So, yeah. So, how was your day, people? What happened that was nice? What happened that was less nice? Yeah, like, it's not always nice. It's my best quality. Yeah, I'm mostly humble. It's my best quality. Like, I'm not that bad, but let's be honest. I have no shame saying that I do my thing and I do them well when I do them well. Absolutely none. Sometimes I got called arrogant for that reason, and I'm fine with this. If I'm not the best, I'm gonna say that I'm not the best. But if I feel like I'm making a fair like effort and I'm doing something that is decent, I'm gonna say that. School happened today. Did you win? No kidding. Not like you could win against school. School is always the one win being over there. But did you have some nice classes? The same thing, like those one are like special one. That's a cheap special one though. You get to have its soul, and now it's one of my pet. I can throw him at people. So I got a Youth slave. Hell, you're in the teacher and you didn't win. Like, it depends. You're always losing, isn't it obvious? It's not that bad actually, but like, let's be honest. There are some moments in the year where even for the teacher, this is asking for a lot. Those 45 hours of like grading that I will have to do are grinding my gear. And I know that in 2 weeks, I will also have another thing to grade. So I know what I'm spending my my winter break on. It's not even a question. It's gonna happen. Oh, no, you make sure everybody wins in the end. But like, I can understand why at first it wouldn't be that obvious. So we're gonna equip this and this. Those are 2 friends that we will now be able to summon to fight for us. We have 13 use in between each use of the bench that we do for the first one, and 18 for the other one. The first one is like the big move, the swing that the lady was doing to us, like this. Well, now she can do it for us instead of to us. And this little guy here, it's one of those rare soul that I would like to gather before I reach some bosses. Cause he's great. You got inspirational speech from gym teacher. Ooh, which gym? Oh, your new gym teacher. Well, new gym teacher. Your old but new for you gym teacher. Nate, how inspired were you? Did it work? Like, was it worth the work he put into it, or were you like, yes, sir, have a good day, sir, the whole time when he was speaking? I will not tell. I will not tell. Like, I don't go in the phys ed teacher corner enough to be able to tell. Okay, that other one like poked us. We were taking care of its friend. You didn't sleep last night, so just a little tired. like just a little tired. It's less tired than usually, because like Gray's kind of used to not really sleep. Ce qui mérite d'être fait mérite d'être bien fait. Oh, so inspirational. Well, it's kind of contradictory, because like, if you don't want to do something, does it mean that you have to do it like shit? Or if you do something like shit, does it mean that it did not deserve to be done? Aha. But like, don't ask those questions. He will not like that. Like, they don't want to be questioned. They want to tell stuff. You thought of gender too, and yeah, with more shitty memes you found on Pinterest, there was worst. That is wrong and not inspirational. Les paroles s'envolent. Is it a joke? Was it like just those cliché phrases? Les paroles restent. Les écrits. What? Well, let's be honest. I'm talking at the moment, and if you want to see it in VOD, it will stay there. Is this okay? It was inspirational. Okay, I like that. I hope the teacher was sarcastic when he was saying them, because if he was not, and you are when you're talking about them, it hurts a little bit for his side of the situation. You don't. There. Nope. If you don't feel like making the dishes. Oh. So, if you do the thing is, Dorson, if you do the dishes, do them well, because it deserves to be done well, right? Touch one bowl to eat it, it's worth it. Yes. Thanks, Thorson. By the way, Dumpling, Thorson's my brother. He's also an ethic teacher. We're so inspirational. I'm the teacher that basically like takes some time in classes so that I talk about perfection to kids, to tell them that they don't have to be. And then the answer I get after that is mostly, yes, sir, but mon daron, il est pas d'accord. Which basically, my father's not agreeing with you now. It's great. You can't be perfect, don't try. It's give or take like what we're saying. And yes, if you have to do the dishes, like clean at least the bowl you plan on heating in. Just cause, you know, bacteria and stuff. And for the rest, I mean, if it has no use, why? Why, Mom? Okay, like, one of the good reasons would be just so that, like, it does not trash up the place. That's not the worst answer. Sorry for DMing you at 5 a.m. That's fine. As long as you understand that I'm gonna answer when I have time. You can DM me at pretty much whatever the hour you wish, but I will not wake up during the night so that I answer. So I was sleeping at 5. After that, I had class and I can't really... Ooh, okay, good. Like, this place is a mess. You can either farm like crazy or run like crazy. And you just saw what we did. We ran. It's going better than I was expecting, though. We didn't have to fight much. Whee! We got a cat on us. Leo, can I help you? By the way, funny stuff, and I don't know why, but today I watched okay, Twitch sends you statistics on like where do people find you, what were the game where you had most like ability to get some new viewers to see what you're doing or like recall on your old followers. They also like tell you which tags works the best for you. And apparently the tags that brings me the most traffic was ASMR during the last week. So I didn't knew that about me, but you can do ASMR. Or like Twitch considers that I'm doing that because I never use the tag, and I have 25% of the people that click on my thing that were searching for some ASMR. And I was like, no, I don't. I will not start licking my mic. First reason, the mic cost a in the 3 numbers, and I don't want to like temper with it. And yeah, I'm not sounding ASMR at all. I just can't understand like what brings some people here while they were searching for that. Not like I'm scratching the... Does it work? Oh yeah, I can scratch my mic to make sounds. It's not weird. So, thanks. I just made it weird for you. Hey, last time we beaten that boss, we were level 20. Today... Today I went to another approach. Good luck to me. I'm gonna die. I'm surely gonna die, by the way. I don't exactly remember how this guy moves. Apparently like this. Yay! Okay. I think it's like you go behind him. Yeah, it's ow. It's the trick. 1, 2. You bait him. He do his move. You go through him. He do his move. Through him. He do his move. I will heal before like he slap shot me when he goes up like this. This hurts like a truck. Hey, Faris, you're feeling better today? Are you gonna stream? I'm kidding, by the way. Like, take the time to like rest decently and get more ready before you try to push yourself too far. I really don't remember his build, but for now, like, it seems to be dodge and stab. Okay, round 2. Oh yeah, he had that move too. So, poop. Ow! That's cool. Part of the game. Oh, good! Apparently that counted as a dodge. Yeet! Yep! Yeet! Ah! Apparently my invulnerability frames are really good for me. What can I say? Okay, I need to jump higher there. This is what I can say. Ow! He now starts to stab behind him, which is a little bit troublesome, let's be honest. I have no more potions. Well, they call them prayer, but like, let's be honest. Those are potions. F it. I hate this move. It went from like, I don't care to it's a real pain because of the swing behind him. He was not doing that in the first phase, but now he does. Round 3. Hey, thanks a lot for the alert. Scared though? Ew. Oh, and also today I was late at one of my classes because I was talking with my principal and like, okay, yes. So let's catch up. You're also pissed off at the Discord server nickname character limit. Oh, because you cannot add one of them. Aww. Yeah. Thanks for the hydrant, by the way, Gray. Yeah, you'll try it Sunday. The music is really loud. Oh, I'm gonna lower it. I willingly put it a little bit higher when the stream started because I wanted like the starting music to be the background noise that you hear when you get in. It's basically like some good piano music at the start. That kind of piano music, like very soft one that is not too overwhelming. So yeah, I was in the principal office and I went into my class 30 seconds late. So yeah, I'm kidding with my student a lot. Like I'm making joke to them. I never really ask them for like, okay, there. Ow, very bad start. Very bad start. No. Okay, I'm so pissed. Yeah, I will die way more at this turn. You've played to Death Door? Consider it like a little bit in these kind of games. There are a lot of good Souls-like element to it. By the way, it's one of those games where you prefer to keep your dodge for when the enemy attack, even when you are in the air. Because like, once you use it and you're in the air, you cannot use it again. Same thing with Hollow Knight, by the way. Like, if you have a hard time in Hollow Knight, one of the main progression you could do is to actually use your dash less. And I know how contradictory it sounds, because you like your dash and it's your way out of danger most of the time. But like, also using it too much goes against your chances of winning. Poof, poof, poof. So you have to keep it to be able to answer. And yes, this is this is Metroidvania-ish a lot also. Like, if you love games like Hollow Knight, like, that's the whole deal. You will like it. It's gonna be a little bit harder until you've learned, like, a little bit the pattern of the bosses. This one, ow! Out of his third phase is not that hard. I just played him like shit, which happens once in a while. And he gives me probably, like, the move that I like to use against 3 other enemies in the game. Woo! Fudge. Okay, we saved it. Ow! But why did you do that? Okay, okay. By the way, he dodged better than us in that phase. When he do his little like slam, he got invulnerability frame as well. For us, be careful. This is close to judgment. There we go. Not in your case, at least. Aww. There we go. And this is not said like a problem, like well, labeling someone or something as weird may like feel troublesome for the people that do recognize themselves as part of that community or movement. Ow! But just be nice. Make sure it don't turns out like hurting someone like without you wanting that. If that's what you mean with you don't understand why. Die! He does not want to, but like I really want him to. So if I scream it louder, it might work, right? It's how thing works. Let's heal up. We have the time and he's far. Nope. Yeah, he's now at second phase, so you have to dodge like a second time or keep on running away. 2, 3. Dash. Good. Ah, I knew it. Sorry, like I see his move, and if I did the wrong answer to that move, eventually you know that you're gonna get punished in some ways. Fudge. Okay. Knee on the ground. And let's heal up while we can. The nice thing about that, Faras, you don't have to. Like, you don't have to understand why someone got some other preference than you do. It's fine. They will still have them. Ow! That's not the worst idea. Actually, like using her as a trap when the enemy falls on me. Like there. Fudge, we're almost dead. But he also kind of his, so... Yeah. No! Ah! You don't have to understand exactly. Oh, well, that's exactly that, Hebda. Like, this is like, you will have your thing that will define yourself, and like, people will just have to be like tolerating and understanding, not in the way like you don't have to understand why someone is different than you, because like, okay, like. I don't have to absolutely understand why someone would be wired differently than me or not have the same value than me. I just have to respect them as long as those values do not imply hurting each other because like they are not the same. Like if your value don't hold me from having mine, you're fine. If your ideas don't hold me from having mine and you're not just like looking for some reason to fight every time we meet because of them, we're gonna be fine. You can trust. You can have faith in everything. You can believe whatever you want. But if you're starting to hurt someone else with your belief, now we have a problem. Yeah, I should use more of the other souls. It's like, I bring them, and they are pretty much just like sleeping in my pocket. And they are good to have some damage. And some knock-up mostly. Like, the one with the ball, what she's doing great is mostly making the enemy lose composure. By swinging the ball at him. There.
Ahoy.
Thanks a lot for the follow, Bandura. How is it going, and how did you find us? Okay, good. Bandura. The name reminds me something, but I may be totally wrong because I have an. I'm pretty sure. I have a good feeling. Would you like place those letters in another order? In some places where you go? And like, oh yeah, I got it right. That's good. I know it. That's fine. Welcome in, Vendura. I'm sorry that now you know that part of me. Okay. You're welcome here. As long as you can be respectful for the other around. And the rules here are the same that they are in most Twitch streams. We are pretty PG-13 and we talk mostly about, well, everything. So this is Ender Lillies. And this is a boss. So as you can see, he put a good pressure on its target. And at the moment, I cannot I cannot keep on hitting him, and it's kind of necessary if you want to put him down, because he gets back his composure as time flies by. Woohoo! We got the thing to just spit on him. That was perfect. We have no more of the ball lady. Ah, fine. Okay, that's fine. Good. We dashed through him. It was not clear because a lot of things were happening on the map, but like... And we had the chance to heal. We might be in business. We may get him that time. Like, we're on a good go at least. Let's not be defeatist about this. Go through. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, fudge. No. Okay. That's good. Like, last time I fought that guy, it took me over 20 tries to be able to beat him. And if we do it in 4 tries today, that's gonna be like... No! Okay, I'm dead. About like 4 hits. That's good. That's part of the game. My emotions are there. Thanks a lot for the hydrate, Gray, and taking care about my small bladder. Well, Faras, I know you loved Hollow Knight enough to be able to play this game and have a lot of fun. It's exactly in the same like group of game. I tried Cuphead. Is now, I think now when you play Cuphead, you don't have to start back from the beginning when you like get killed. So it might be a little less troublesome or like pissing off than it was. No, I don't like where I was. That's good. We just did a good dodge to it. I think I should keep like ball ladies for the end. Okay, dodge. Boop, boop, boop. He goes down. And for these moments, like, ow! For the free damage it can bring me when he got a knee on the floor. I tried Cuphead. As much as I loved some part of it, it was not exactly in the same style of these kind of games. It was more like a weird platformer? Oh, okay. Which is not like something wrong about it. Like, I probably would love to play it. I saw a lot of people play it. I saw the Mexican runner, which is basically like one of the top speed runner of the game, play it way too often, not to understand what I would like attack if I was trying to do that. And thanks a lot for the lurk, Paras. This is always very much appreciated. Like, I have a lot of young streamer on the channel at the moment, and like lurkers are very much your best friend. They, even if they are not as active as you as the viewers, they are the only way to actually get some noticeability on Twitch, because like Twitch do not share you if you don't have a bit of viewership, and like lurkers are viewers that counts in those numbers for Twitch. So yeah, don't spit on your viewer, on your lurkers. Ugh. If you want them to talk to you, be more interesting. That thing you can work on yourself. Ow. Okay, I'm screwed. No, I'm not. Now I'm not screwed. That's... No, ow. I deserved that one. Like, it was coming. I knew it. I just didn't move fast enough. Let's try to punish him. Like, move. Move. Good. Throw this. Yeah, that was bad. That was very bad. Oof. Invulnerability frame working for you. Okay. Okay. No! I deserve that. You like spitting on people? Well, the nice part about doing that online, Gray, is that most people won't mind. You're far. Like, Gray is just behind its screen, spitting at people. That is his main activity. Making sure that people are suffering with like... While he look... Hey, don't do that to my face, Gray. I'll remember it. Okay, that's fine. It's when he lands that he explodes. It's good to know because I thought just his movement was counting as some damage. So he's speeding on the screen. Yes! Don't do that. It's not good for your screen. It's probably not good for much also. There. Don't tell people my tricks. That's me. Ah, no! Okay, that's cool. Big guys goes 1 knee on the floor. Swing it. Ew. And by the way, I knew that we were supposed to play with Urgent, but like it was a night where he was needing to make some boxes, so he wanted to take it a little bit like to lay low for tonight. And that's fine, guys. That's why we basically reopened Ender Lillies. I was looking for a game to play, and I was like, yeah, I have a lot of new games to play, but like Ender Lillies is very good, and I didn't felt like doing another run of Hollow Knight yet because we did one last week. And I could probably like cut it under 3 hours. Okay, spit. Yeah, I considered that when I throw these little snots, I'm spitting on my enemy. Look at this. It's only like a disrespect move. It is not that strong. It does not do that damage, that much damage. Spit. But it keeps like his dodge. Good, perfect dodge. Spit. Yes, not again. Like, it keeps the pressure onto him so he cannot regenerate his stamina bar. Spit. Good. And he's raging again. Spit on him! That's the plan. Good! Good, good, good! Ow! Okay. I need to find a way to get out of that, like... I had the chance to heal myself before I hit myself twice. Okay, so that healing was now useless and I can't get hit anymore. Unless I want to die. Spit. Bar! Knee to the face. And I'm really sorry for those that came here hoping to see some quality boss fighting. This will not happen. I should count my death today. I think I'm like at 9. The game knows. Like, there's a way to like know how much time you died, but not here. I just don't know exactly where. But I'm less bad than I was. For real, like, I didn't do that much in so much no tries the first time I fought this big guy. So I can assure you there is progression in my gameplay. I know it's just not obvious today. Okay, you do your thing. Catching up. He's attacking. Stab, stab, stab. Swingers. Heal up. Spit. And yes, the main character of this game is absolutely, like, so nice to play. The game looks as great. I don't know, for the movement, for real, I could compare it to some HK, but with way more graphics. So you're not kind of sorry, to a limited amount of like movement that you can do in the map, because it's more free roam than it would be in Hollow Knight. It is not as squared, if it makes sense. I'm not sure. I know what I want to say, but I know I don't make that much sense when I'm trying to say it. It's not. Woo! On the floor, Gerard. I really want its power. It's gonna be my main attack for the rest of the game. Like, this swordman that I'm using, it's probably one of the last time you see him up. Snot! Okay. Ah, fudge. Let's heal up. Can I? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. We just got a free heal, which ain't bad for what we're doing at the moment. Let's just not have it in. What the hell was that damage? 3, 1. Ugh. Dodge. Once again. Then sometimes thrice. Yes. Ah, I don't have any more healing. Spit. Spit. Yeah, that was a bad spit. No. That too. No. Spit. Missed. Good. Bad spit. Yeah, that's me playing safe, okay? I know this is way more boring as a playstyle, but like, if it works in the end, who am I to judge boring, right? No! Okay. Missed. Okay. We're fine. Oh. Sorry. I had no more spit. Spit is basically like one of my 2 spirits, and I have 18 use of it in between my bench. I have 13 use of the ball and chain in between each bench. And I willingly didn't take all the loot and all the LB. LB, what is LB? Oh yeah, you want me to use one of my potion now? That's done. Welcome, Gray. I like you too. Oh, it does not use it. That's good. Okay, so first phase is honestly supposed to be the easiest one. Let's just like play aggressive for now. There is absolutely no reason to play safe. Every time he does a move, you dash through him and you punish him. Jump, jump. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, jump. That's it. So like every time he comes to hit you, you punish him and you go through the other side. How about, oh, except this. It's pretty much looking like a chief dance. Hey, bad boy, thanks a lot for the alert. That's always appreciated. Yeah, he's done. Well, he's not done. He's going to second phase pretty soon, though. I'm surprised he hasn't already done that. Did he? Am I in second phase and I just don't know it? This could happen. Yeah, I'm in second phase and I just did not know it. I'm looking like... I don't pay attention. Is this good? Yeah, I think this makes more sense. I don't pay enough attention to his move. You go on the floor. And Sigrid got the chance to like put on a few hits onto him. Okay, third phase already. Let's go. It's going fine. We still have our 3 health healings. If I don't get slain before I use them, you know. Okay. Run. There. There. Okay. Spit. Good. Snot. 1, 2, 3. Run. Snot. 2, 3. Chain. Missed. Snot. Missed. But we can punish a little bit of this, so let's use that opportunity. Get down. Okay, we win that. Like, unless I play like shit there, I'm really getting him. There. Yeah, too soon. Heal up before some shit happens. Swing, 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 swing. That's fine. Spit. It. Spit. Heal up. Let's not take any chances there. Like, there's no reason to. We are ahead. Let's stay ahead. Spit. GG! Swallow a sip. I avoid going wrong, and you've been listening to exclusively A Perfect Circle today. This is the song, right? Reassure me, like, this is not you're listening to A Perfect Circle being done the whole time. You spit it right, absolutely. Like, in his eye. Critical damage on the spit. Oh, look who's with us. Like, he stopped crying, and he just installed himself, like, slowly in the corner. Leo's there. For those who don't know Leo's, this is our right hand here. He's about as useful as me, because if it's not a cat there, like if there's not a cat, we're not lucky. It's a band. Good. And like, if I follow the presence of those crying Dragonite, I will guess that it's an emo band. Make your brains go broom, broom in a good way. Yeah, by the way, this big guy, basically, he lost everyone in its village, and his mind went into the blight. So he turned totally mad and wanted to protect the little princess. Once again, a very, very, very sad story. Okay? Every boss that you free in this game, like, you get to have a reason why they went that mad. And Gerard is my main weapon for the whole rest of the game. Like, we've been through the game once with it. We know how strong he can get. I'm gonna focus this. Your brain goes brrr, brrr. It's fun. It's fun being able to talk French because, like, you're able to use the letter R the right way. Brrr, and not like brrr. Like, you're gonna say, no, we're not pronouncing R like this. Yeah, I want to return to Respite. Yes. Because, like, from Respite, we can decide what we're going to equip. We're going to leave the sword as the second potential weapon, but we will never put our hand onto it. So now we can swing. That's it. Like, later we will... Oh, maybe I already have enough point to get, like, level 2 of it, though. I'll take a look. We have nothing to lose. So the sprite, you can enhance them if you have the right, like, resources for it. We are far from being able to do that. We need 8 more Furious Blight. We could upgrade one of those 2, but they are bad, so we don't. Best technique. There's a way you get around mispronouncing word. It's called not talking unless absolutely necessary. That's the best way to go, Gray. Like, you can't mispronounce something you haven't pronounced, right? Yep, this is basically why I like this guy. He just breaks enemies. He breaks their, like, kind of stam bar that prevents me from... Ow! Okay, there's the only bad part of this big guy. Fast enemies. Like, they get to kind of move. But this one got no stam, so it goes on the floor and you just, like, re-stab it. And I think there is a shorter way to reach... Yeah! Okay. Hélène, but I'm not sure. Oh, and he can also hit the enemies from, like, a further distance, which is great. He just hits once every 3 times the sword would hit. So, like, you can't have everything, but you already have quite a lot. So I can't swim yet. It's true. I forgot that part. It's not like it was an important part, right? It's not like that would have changed what would have happened there. Right? Okay, I can't go there. Nope. I don't remember. Oh, Headless Defender. Okay, so we found a new... I like him because he's gonna give us a counter move. And counter moves are great for some bosses. Like, they are not necessary, but they make them trivial. And for some others, they are totally useless. But I like this guy. Yep. Bash his head in. He got none, but that's fine. We don't need one. Yay! Salt Squirtle! Why Salt Squirtle? Where's the salt coming from? What happened? Did I miss something? Is it because he does not have a head? Because if it's the case, we can rearrange that. I'm gonna try to give him one. Ow! Why would I fight you, like, barely? I have friends. Boom! Swing, 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 swing. That's fine. Nope. Ow! Okay, like, I'm starting to think I'm gonna die to him, and that would be stupid. The salt comes from your tears. This game vibe is incredible. Like, art-wise, it's good. Music-wise, it's good. And, like, it's a very, very little team that worked onto it. This is what we call a indie game. Like, the title is made by people that are either starting or just willingly not making it with a big team of, like, game creation. They often try to work hard on the part they can control, and they make some stuff that really go, like, further than what you would expect sometime from these kind of games. Like, there's a lot of game that falls into that category of game that went over the expectation of what you're supposed to, like, hope for from a Hindi game. There's Celeste. HK is one of them, by the way. Very little team. They made something that got overplayed, let's be honest. And we don't need the spit. The spit is cool, but now we have a counter move. And I really like counter move. This is, like, up to my own taste, a very key move. I should put it differently, though. I should put it on Y. I'll put it on Y later. So up to my taste, this is really a move that defines a way to play against most of the enemy you're meeting. Amlet's cow. Those flower will give me back my use of the move that I already used. So it's basically like a PP, like a ether in Pokemon. If I use my PP too much, I will be able to just get them back from him. And okay, Fury's Blight. Let's get level 2. I can't do anything here before I'm able to wall jump. And it's way further in the game. We need to kill at least 2 other bosses before that. I just need to remember to reach Helen. I think we have to go way back on the left before we're able to do that. Like, there will be a part where it will split on the downside of the map. And this is where we can go and this is where we can go to meet Helen. We're gonna gather this. Oh, Chain of Sorcery. Chain of Sorcery are great. This is what lets you equip your artifact. Basically, in Hollow Knight, you had those little charms. They save the same purpose as charm in Hollow Knight. It will give you some, like, passive buff that you can carry with you in between rounds. Is it there? Woo! Apparently not, but, like, it's gonna do it. Is it like one that I can rate like this? Yep. Some more Furious Light. Yeah, we went there for that. I know it sounds sad. Woo! I just, like, got pinned in my head by that arrow, but that's fine. Let's keep on running. Oh, I think this is the shortcut. Whee! It wasn't. It was a disappointment. That's fine. I live well with that part too. Let's go on the left. Eee! Ow! Okay, this one we need to go from higher if we want to break that. Okay, you don't. That bad guy. There. Can you go up? Because that's my spot now. I can't. I can't. We will need the thing that let us grab, because there is one, eventually. Why do you hate gender, Gray? It's like, I can understand, like, there would be an argument to say that, but then you would need to redefine then. Out of this. Not into them. There was something here. I think it's the bird. And I want the bird, so we're gonna take the detour. It's one of the. It's probably the summon that I feel like is one of the most useful in the game. So let's go and reach him. He's a flying bird that just, like, throws some spit. Yeah, he's gonna spit, but like a lot and without having to be like pushed to do it. So no, it was in there. There. I'd like to use any move like that. Okay, we're healed up. We go in. Urgh! I will have to kill that bird with like almost nothing to like heal me or survive. It's gonna be great, he said, not really thinking it. So this is the boss bird. The Western Mark Merchant. Ah, fudge. Okay, so you don't have the energy to talk about that. You just hate trying to figure out your own. And yes, you have to. This is not optional for you. Like, I do understand, Gray, but like, if you don't want to talk about it, I won't push the conversation further. You know, like, I'm fine not talking about it. Worst case scenario. You can manage your energy the way you feel like it's needed, and we just upped. Gerard, and what it gives us, like, it seems like nothing, but one. Oh no, next round, next upgrade is 2 hits. I'm disappointed now. I was hoping to give 2. Yeah, it's 1-2, by the way, Gray. And there was some good like artists that could like help define that definition. Not that define the definition. This, so to like exemplify it and make it easy to like refer to if you want it. Like a quick research on Google would be the best help for that, because like Google knows stuff. We live in a world where it's no use now trying to know everything, so just know what you have to know, and for the rest, ask the right bot, you know. I prefer to see you have some skills than having some knowledge that you will use once every 10 years. Okay, so that side got a little bit too much light and my green screen makes it wrong. There we go. I fudge, now I'll need to go back up. I went there already. There, up. Up again. Ow. Okay, let's catch up. That's fine. That's still fine. On the next one, there is actually a bench that I should have taken the first time, because it was on the side and I could have ported to it. There. Woo. Yeah. The only thing you don't want to talk about this is like your other reason you like complaining about this. That's fine then, Gray. We call that a love-hate relationship. It's not always the healthiest, but like it got its perks. You can say to people that you're not agreeing with them and then just being like, yeah, but I don't want to agree with you because I like to complain about the fact that I'm not okay with you. And if you do that, like, you're kind of a douche. But you have the right to be one. Yay! Okay, not like this. That was the wrong button. Shoot. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna live. That time we're beating that guy. A lot of expect you to act in some way when you declare to yeah. But like even then, you can consider yourself of a gender and not like act in all the way people hope you to act because you like claim you're in that one, you know. It's far from an obligation. So yeah, define yourself. Don't let others do it. And after that, act the way you want. And say that it's fine. You're still like considering yourself appartenir, belonging to that definition. Well, they probably feel okay. The whole concept of xenophobia comes with a lot of like ramification. There's not like usually the person that will hate you for not being exactly as they expect you to be will be the same person that will actually like be stiffed about most and every part of its classified life that he would like to have. So in that way, the one that will hate you because like you are from another culture or another gender or not the gender they think are valid or any other thing, like this is basically xenophobia. What they are scared by are things that they feel like are from their own point of view abnormal, and like they just hate because they want to hate. It's there can be some other reason, but like the problem comes from them, not from you, and just don't let them affect you negatively while they do so. And I know like saying like don't care about them is not it's not gonna work. It's not gonna like make you stop caring from like today to tomorrow. It's quite clear, but caring about them gives them power over you, and this is something you probably not want to give them. Like personally, if you think that my way of life, my way of thinking is like wrong for you, you have no reason to stay in my vicinity or try to tell me that I'm wrong. Like, go ahead, say whatever the hell you want. This will not change. I will have my ideas. This is not totally true. Like, I can have ideas and you can make them change. This is possible, but like, come with argument. Come with something that is factual, not just your little fear or like how you think the world should be. It will be far from enough for me. Come with facts and hope that those facts like can survive the evaluation of someone that has basically studied in sociology and philosophy. So good luck. It's possible. Like, you can change my mind, but you will have to come up with something that is real. Or what you want, and if you are happy, everyone should be for you. And if they're not, like, you shouldn't care about them. They don't get the right to tell you what is fine for you. Another stagnant blight. One more pack of 10 like this, and we have our combo. It's time to study now. Good studying time, Sir Dumpling. Like, at the moment in schools, winter is coming. And for that reason, most like teachers will set you up with a lot of exam and evaluation. And it's basically because we're used to have like a end of the semester in like 1 month and a half. So we have to make a prevalent evaluation, like a first functional one. So it's pretty normal. Go study, it's good for you. And the exam is not on the next class. Don't go study for my class for now. Keep your mental health like as it is, which means, well, the best it can be, I hope. Like, if it's not, work on to that. Good luck, Dumpling. Yeah, which group are you? Like, it won't help anyone exactly knowing who you are, but like, depending on your group, it's possible that it's not Kahoot. It's Kahoot, yeah, exactly. So next class you can bring your machine, and if you don't have one, we will pair you with a student that have one, and we will start with the Kahoot of Revision. So that revision, yeah, basically like, and you'll know how much you are ready for the exam or not. If you're not, work your ass off. If you are, take it easy. Like, I like how the Kahoot, because it is for the student, because they work with a team name. Student don't know who's good and who's bad. and they cannot judge each other. But like if you ended up in the 14th place on 14, you can be by yourself able to look at this and be like, yeah, I need to study, right? you don't have to wait for me to tell you. You'll know it. Okay, like, he's blowing me down, so let's kill him and try to reach a bench. There. You go down. Yeah. Ah! Screw you! They're not even strong, by the way. Like, oh, I got the bird. I forgot to equip the bird, but I got the bird. We need a bench. That's what I'm looking for. Witch thickets. Yeah, the witch is, what's her name? Hélène. Woo! Oh! Yeah, I was greedy. Okay, like, we were already low and I pushed my luck. Way too much. You saved about $60 from not buying Monster recently. Neat. Like, do that for about a year and you'll be able to get yourself a good gaming laptop. It may sound like nothing, but I had one of my ex-father-in-law that actually was able to, like, buy a computer to her girl, to his girl, like, I think 1 month after he stopped smoking. Because it was the kind of person that was drinking. Oh, well. I will not talk about anything specific about alcohol, but like, try to avoid becoming that person. My ex-father-in-law was that kind of human that when you went in his home the morning, he was offering you a orange juice. And what he called the orange juice was like, orange juice, vodka on top. He mixed them up a little bit, and that was his like morning routine. Don't become that. There is nothing good for you in that kind of like approach of life. You will just end up sick. Pente fatale, Calypse. But like, it's a bit of a sophism, but like, it's not good for him. And like, he stopped for 1 month smoking, and like 3 packs a day is $30 a day. $30 a day lets you have something like $900 at the end of the month. It took 1 month, and he bought a new laptop to his girl that was needing one for school. So like, he was so much intoxicating himself in nicotine and alcohol that just stopping one of the two was making him able to like become relevant once again for his little girl learning. Well, little girl is young. Well, she was at the stage. At that stage, I can think we can say young women. Anyway, so yeah, and like he decided the first month that he would stop smoking, and the second month he was like, "I'll stop drinking," and I was like, "He's gonna kill himself." Because like there is a limit to how much you can detoxify. No, not detoxify. There's a word for this. I just don't have it at the moment. That you can break deep in. Que tu peux briser la dépendance d'une personne? Yeah, sorry, Gray. This made no sense for you. I won't be long. I think de-intoxicate would probably make sense. Hey, this shroom is stupid. What a luck. Like, he had all the time he needed to break my face with this balls. He just couldn't aim for his life. Woo! Boom! I like it. I get the feeling that I'm batting them on the floor, and it's a good feeling. I'm sorry for those that would be hurted by that kind of commentary. Let's live with it. Batting those enemies on the floor. and it feels great. Poof! Bye, mister. Detoxify, but like, I know it's not detoxify, it's like when someone gets to like not be addicted to something anymore, but like for someone that never took anything that he got like hooked on, it's not as easy to get off those things as it seemed. So yeah, what he was doing was maybe not that good for his mental health, where he should have maybe just like went for a softer approach, like a slower approach, because denying your brain like everything you've put into your body for the last 20 years in like 2 months, and knowing that these were in like huge quantities, I'm not exactly sure that was good for him. But it must have made him mad in some ways. Hey, bench! I don't remember precisely where Helen is, but it's something like down there. You had morphine for pain relief, and you like the feeling a lot. Yeah, sadly, like, there's a reason why we use morphine in hospitals, and like, not feeling pain is an extremely addictive situation. Like, if you have the option of not feeling pain or feeling pain, most people will be like, okay, take the pain away. But like, those things are extremely addictive, because not feeling pain, like, we have a thing in our brain that is like that's called the cycle of, but not of congratulation, but like, there's a cycle in your brain that when you do things that are good for you, your brain will just like encourage it by making you feel good and drop a bunch of dopamine into you. So like, even drinking water, you do that because like your body sends you the message when you do that it feels good. Do that again. Like, and like, don't do it until like you don't feel good, but it feels good, and that's the reason why most humans will just naturally start to drink water eventually, because you don't feel bad when you do. Oh, okay, we can go down here. You don't feel bad when you do. Oops. Okay. And then I want to go up, and like, everything that you do that will like cover for some of your basic needs will trigger that, how do they call that? But anyway, that cycle that tells you like, you did that was good, do it again. Okay, this one is the one with the round. This one is the one with the round. This one is the one with the little balls. I'm gonna run away. Yay, bench! By the way, I was something like level 25 or 30 the last time I was there. We're really rushing through the game at the moment. We might regret it later. So, I'm not sure I remember how to reach Elen, but I think it's like bottom right here. Like even further bottom. Was not sure which one was this one. Those are like very hateful fish. They can die 1,000 deaths. I couldn't care less. Let's go. I shroom. I plant. Ow. I other plant. Examine. Let's go. Examine, but like I pronounced it like a Frenchie. Sorry. This one I think is a special one. Yeah, we kind of like her, so get her for some situation. Help. Heal. Let's go, Bird. Do your things. My bidding. My bidding is supposed to be your thing, Bird. Good. Oops. Bird, come out. That missed. Get down! Again! Good. That power, I think, is the one that makes around me. So it's some good move to like, what subject do I teach? I teach ethic in life, like most of the time. And then like most of everything that I can do. So I can talk about a lot of subject. Most of the time we end up talking about Dungeon and Dragon, animes, video games, but like not in class, obviously. In class, I'm holding on to my my subject that I have to talk about. But like, here's the nice thing about ethic: there is a way to talk about what I have to talk about, and still be interesting for the students. Return to respect. At the moment, like the best thing to do is go back to there and walk down again with that new power. So yeah, I teach ethic. I try to hold on pretty close to my subject because we have some theme that we're supposed to see with the student. But like the way you see the subject is different from a teacher to another. And I know like how to make it a bit more interesting for my student most of the time. Like it's kind of nice because I'm teaching in Sec 1. You're doing okay today? Sometime. Yay! And it's not that hard actually. Like just be interested to what your students are saying. I can't talk about sport. Like I'm really sorry. I just came in this year for this school. I replaced an old teacher that I think you probably had. So yeah, and I will try to stay in Sec 1, but I'm not like we're never sure. I'm the last one that decide what grade I'm teaching to. And at the moment, I know that I have a colleague that is interested by my level. But we'll see. Maybe I will end up being in another... okay. Teaching another age. We'll see. There we go. But like, I can understand your feeling. I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be honest. You had him. Oh yeah. I can't like for some like respect reason. I'm willingly not talking about anybody I'm working with as a teacher on stream. I'm sure you do understand. It's not respectful, and I try to like give them some freedom and respect some boundaries. So those would be. Gray really wants to know that, and that's a good thing. Sorry, I didn't say it earlier. I had a good guess, but I could have said, I could probably like have stated it earlier. It's true that just Vendura by itself don't really like sell the answer. It's a good thing asking. Yay! Bye, Shroom. I can't go there? I can't go there. I'm not sure anymore about where I'm supposed to go. I'm pretty sure it's like... I'm pretty sure it's down there. I'm gonna give another try to this like way. You want it to sound nothing like... Okay, that's perfect. This is like... If that was the case, like this is pretty much like ungendered. It's good. Your goal is achieved. If it can reassure you for that. Like it's actually not a so bad thing on Twitch, because like I think if my memory is correct, you have more than 80% of the population on Twitch that is male. So yeah. Like to be not judged, to avoid some judgment, like going for something that is ungendered is actually something great, even though it would be preferable if we never had to really think about that situation. Like, if the whole concept of gender was not something that was that important for some people, we would not even have to like talk about that or think about it. And they pretty much ruined it. Dudes. Those are mimics, but they are way easier to kill with the big guy. So we're gonna slap one. We may not slap the second one though, because like as you can see, when they hit you, they get you and they hit you like a freaking 10-wheelers, which means like a truck. If you don't know what a 10-wheeler is, I'm sorry. Go away. Not kidding. You can stay. Yeah, but how am I supposed to go lower than this? Like that was my goal. But game said no. Bing! Okay, that was for this. Chain of Sorcery isn't that bad as a loot, so yay. I feel like people assumes everyone on Twitch is a man. Like statistically, they will have more chances of winning if they just assume everyone is a man. And then I'm coming with my nickname as Careless, and that's gonna sound stupid, but when I come in with and I'm nicknamed Careless, I often get some people that because it's Careless end up calling me Callie. And when someone calls you Callie, he's like 2 sentences away from calling you she, which is, well, like not even troublesome. Just you're like, okay, fine. If it makes you happy, I don't mind. But it's my own way to deal with that. Like you don't have to answer the same way I do to that kind of mistakes. Yeah, screw you, shrew. Going back to our bench, and we're gonna go on the right that time because clearly that's the only option we have. And then there's you, Greg Mantis. It's not Greg Mantis. But yeah, like there are some good, like great. I'm gonna disappoint you, but like there are some good schools. In the schools where I am, last year we had a few male students in Sec 4 that to be able to obstinate themselves against like the clothing code, like the rules for how you're the dress code. So to be able to go against like the considered like okay dress code in the school, I decided to go to school wearing some skirts. And this year it actually kind of made a difference because we had a new dress code that basically says if the thing you wear covers like larger than 2 fingers on your épaule and like is not too violently plunging, and we don't care if we see a little bit because like it's just you dress however you wish as long as you don't push it too far, and it's way more open to how they can dress. So now girl and boy, because they did not like said girl can now dress with a no, it's like wear a skirt if you wish, but it gotta go under half la demi-cuisse. I don't remember the word in English for that, but like half tights. Then it's like at least big like that, and don't go too low. And you can wear a crop top if it don't go too high. Like basically now they're like dress however you want, but if you push it too far, we're gonna tell you. And it's kind of fine because like let's be freaking honest. Yeah, we can see shoulder, you know? And like the point of the guy that wear those skirt and like wear camisoles, is it? Fudge! The thing where you can see shoulders, they were like, yeah, there's nothing sexy in a knee. Like, don't even try. If you think a knee is sexy, I'm sorry, the person that is wrong here, sir, is you. And like, that's perfect. This is exactly how you make things change. You make sure that those adults or those boomers get to understand that they were wrong for a long time and it's not so bad. Like, we're in 2021. Let people like signify you that the world is not as it was and that you can change without it being like so troublesome for your oh so important dress code. There's no space on your little thing. Ah! Yeah. I couldn't come back. You think you have possibly the least sexy knee. I mean, knees gray. I don't know, it doesn't change it, but for you, you're happy for the one that, yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, she wants you to like take advantage of that new ruling. Well, now she can. That just like the fact that the other one can live and that it changed nothing in your life is actually good. Like, stop caring about things that does not worth being cared about. This is a joke, right? Like, this is an inside, right? Because it's possible. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, this is totally possible, by the way. Imagine simping on someone, niece. Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, I heard people make joke about simping on, like, having a crush on someone niece before, so there could be some worse thing than this. There was niece and there was démolé. I don't remember how to say that in English, so quick Google translation, could it help? Or mollet. So I need to find a way to get in that place. That's pretty much like my short-term goal. And I think it's basically like to yeet myself where I died last time, but to succeed coming back. That's weird. Nah, that's different. Like, everybody can have some kink. So yeah, calf. Yeah, calf. So yeah, if someone can find a calf, like, nice to look at, I guess someone else could simp on a knee. How bad would it be? Like, live and let live. Gray explained it. In that case, we should simp on that knee. What knee? What knee were we talking about? There. Or the one of Toki. I'm not sure. Do you know who Toki is, Van? Or is it the first time you hear about Toki? Because it's possible you know about Toki. Like, I tried to encourage our friend Gray to start simping about Bakugo, but he's not down for it. I think he really preferred Tori for now, and he would maybe like Morty. For some reason. It simply becomes logical. You heard it. Okay. Bakugo? Well, I don't know. Bakugo's a raging kid. He's getting more on my nerve than I like him. Yeah, I feel like the character is a little too simple for me. But I can understand why someone would like him. He's one of the rare kind of ragey little kid that turned out to have like a redeeming quality show heart. Is that, yeah, showing heart. So basically, like, they tried to make him more bearable by making him willing to sacrifice even up to himself to save his friends. Which ain't the worst. Like, if you play in D&D a character that has a pretty, like, harsh way to work around people, like a barbarian that is always grumpy, make sure you put into it a little bit of a redeeming quality. Something that makes him likable and useful for the team. And that it does not become, like, troublesome for the team that he exists. And if you do that, like, you just made the barbarian that your team gonna remember for a long time. You can be grumpy as hell. But when your team is talking with the king, you shut up. And once the king is gone, he can be like, that king, I hate him. He's just talking always, and I, like, go be grumpy after the encounter. Don't be when you are. And, like, make sure that you have something to be, like, redeeming of your character. Because just a grumpy character is not a good character to have in your team. But a grumpy character that brings something else to, like, the story, and that knows when to be grumpy and, like, be useful to the team still, now you're talking. Like being a esser for small animals. Exactly, Chief. Like, worst case scenario, people will be like, he's always raging and it's stuff, but, like, there was that squirrel and he loved that squirrel. I think actually like the one that made Baldur's Gate had that approach. There was a pretty massive character, pretty strong character in Baldur's Gate 2. Well, 1, but then he got carried on into the 2. That had that raging ability, but still had like Minsk, which was his like hamster. He was so cute with Minsk and aided everything around that. Exactly like Kevin and what's Lil Bold. So Kevin is cute and nice because he has Lil Bold. I will be there. Hey, don't talk about my Kevin that way. Okay, this is just a thing to bring back. Ellen is there. Oh, well, Ellen is there, but like I got hit for free there. That was shit. One. I don't have the 2 yet. Oof, missed. Okay, first phase of Ellen is honestly a bit boring. She moves and she does a move. That's it. And she does that repeatedly. I just got it like shit there. And if you dodge at the right time, you get a free hit every time. Depending on how she holds her staff, you knows if she's going to like going to drop the bomb or just throw like the series of shots. That's the first phase. The next phase is pretty much the same thing, but she does that in double plus put walls. And the third phase, it's where it's getting like fast and interesting. I like the Helen fight. When you start to remember how she works, like I'm rusty. I think it's obvious. Okay, missed. So that wall, she's gonna try to go on the other side, and it's possible to like dash through it, but honestly, it's taking a risk that is not really worth being taken. Yeah, unless... fudge you. 1, 2. Missed. Good. 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 On the ground. Okay, not so long. I should have hit it. I missed her. Good. Counter. Sorry. Like, that was a bit unnecessary. I tried hard. And when she's in that tower, third phase is the fun phase. Look at this. That move, you can't do shit. 1, 2, counter. Whee! Ow. 2, counter. I like her. Look how great she is. You beat her face, but like she goes fast. Woo. 1, 2, counter. Fun stuff. As I said, I wanted the counter move just because it makes some enemies like trivial. Ow! Oh! That witch! Okay, she didn't win for the 1, 2, 3 that time. So I'm meh. What do you mean, the auto-censure? You mean when I say fudge? Okay, so that it's clear. The channel is PG-13 because once in a while there is one of my students that gets onto it, and I don't want to like show them a very bad example of talking like a monster or lacking respect to people. So the way I do that is that most of the swear I would say are replaced by gentle words. I try to avoid saying like broccoli just because apparently it's a bit too childish. If you want that, just talk to me. Exactly. If you want like the harsh part, go talk to Gray. Gray's gonna be fine doing it, but like I will not pronounce all the word Grace say in the chat during the stream because sometimes it goes to some weird tangent or like not so PG-13 tangent. So yeah, I'm lame. Thanks, Thorson. I'm fine being lame. There. Oh, I missed. I missed. Oh. There. Missed. Whee! I like when she do those little things because like she's trying to bait you to jump up, and if you just dodge, she just like never touch you with them. Poof. Yeah, if I had the combo, she would fall like twice as fast. But since I don't, she falls kind of slow. It's just like 1 for 1 instead of 1 for 2. Okay. 1, 2. Slap. Slap. Dodge. Slap. 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 I love Gregor. Gregor is my main attack, by the way. He's such a pearl. Fudge, I'm dumb. Like, there was that wall. I saw it. I don't know why I jumped there. You should never jump against Elan unless it's to go for a hit. If it's not, just don't. Okay, heal up and get ready for the third phase that isn't coming. Why did I jump? It's not how you dodge her. There, like for this, you can jump. Okay, Mess, are you ready for it? Okay, she's gonna use that move. Really? 1, 2. Okay, 3 that time for some reason. Don't even ask me why this time she decided she wanted to, for the like whole combo. What the hell? Okay, now I get it. If she goes for the multi-shot, she don't go for 3, she goes for 2. That's fine. Now that I know it, she's done. See, now attack, block, slap, punishment. Block was not ready, but you can still like counter that. Block is ready. No! That should have worked. Oh, neat, Thorson. So what did you say to make her laugh? What kind of joke was it? Was it a good joke? A wrong joke? You're in Sec 2. You have some more freedom than what I have. Like, I'm very, very gentle in my jokes in class, because, well, there are Sec 1. I mean, there are things you can talk about, but there are also things that you try to avoid saying or even thinking. And like, okay, no, that's fine. Like, round 1. Why would I do on round 1? Look at her. She's not even trying. She does not even shoot in the right direction. She's kind of sad to look, in fact. In round 1, and she has, like, once she's up, she stopped having her hitbox for the first phase, which makes it kind of funny. There. There. Okay. Dodge. Slap. Slap. Hey, I can take Bird out. Why would I hold Bird in? Like, Bird is cool. Bird is free damage. Like, it's just 30, but it's a recurring 30. It's cool. You told them not to worry that it didn't often throw chair at your vulnerable student, but the more solid one. Like, now she's useful. There. Okay, so now the multi-hit is not doubled. That's cool. I wonder if that changed or if it's just me having the worst memory ever. Because I played this game like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 3 months ago. Woo! 1. Yeah. So when she goes for the multi-hits, she just used 1. It probably didn't change. I know how bad my memory is in video game. Oh, and the bird just like prevents her from gaining back on her resistance. That's cool. I like the bird. Bird is your friend. Love the bird. Slap. Get down. Dodge. Slap. Oh, yeah, she revenged. That's true. I forgot that she revenge. It's the whole thing on the third round. 2. Revenge. Ça foiré. It failed. Revenge. That's so neat. Get down. She's almost dead. No. Okay, I thought I died, but I didn't. So, oh, the bird is done. Why did I do that? I had no reason to do that. No. Brrr. Sorry. Get down. Hélène is down. Ben is down. So, let's catch up. There were meditation plan in class. In a class? Okay. Let's catch up. Okay. Community, yeah, okay. Your brain is hardly ever PG-13. It's hard for you to avoid saying words that are very frequently used in your vocabulary. Yay! But you'll get used to it. Yeah, one day you will learn. Plenty of things. If there were a meditation plan in a class, that was like the group Orpis, the next thing for gestion du stress, like stress managing. You told them not to worry, that it didn't often throw chair at your vulnerable student. They often change the whole meaning of what hour do I end the stream? Usually I ended up in between 8 and 9, and like never feel any obligation or like stress to try to stay for the whole time. Like I like what I do, but I know that people have lives, you know? So like if I'm taking some time that should be used to something else, well, go away, do something else. Like if you have to study, if you have to make a project, if you have to just actually like focus on do something and not hear something in the background, go away. But like most of the time I stream in between 6 and 8 during the week. Sometimes up to 8:39, give or take, depending of the day. And today I know that, oh, I know like Vendura, maybe you feel like it's a pain, but it's a good thing that they do that. No, this is not sad, Thorson. Like, up to a certain age, like some kind of limit are good for you, and when the Wi-Fi's cut at 2030, it gives you the chance to do something else with your time. So, like, the student that gets to have their internet cut are often like going to study a little more or to read a little more. They try to find something else they can do or pass some time in the family, so it's totally worth it. Cut at 2030 is a pretty fair time. Like, it has some very, very good points. I know like you guys are like accustomed to freedom, but that's good. Thorson, by the way, Thorson is making a joke. Okay, 2030 is 8:30 p.m. exactly in international hours. It's not even technophobia, Ebda. You honestly just respect their choice. That's fine. But like, there is a good documentary about that. It's called Behind, Derrière nos écrans de fumée en français. But I don't remember the name in English. And like, this thing, listen to this thing and you will understand like why it's important to set some limit even to the youth about that. Because the internet is a thing on which you can get as much trigger for thing that you do like and for thing that triggers you. Maybe a little bit too much. What did I get from? I get the power to swim. Power to swim. Wait, what are we going to war for? They were arguing against the closing of the internet at 8:30. But like Thorson has another problem at home. He's living like upside where my parent lives. He's renting there, so like he got some adult responsibility still. Don't mind him. But You don't have a real internet, and like if you say that yours is closed sometime around 8:30 for Thorson, it's a little bit the whole time during the day, because internet don't goes to his apartment that well. That is so familiar for you. Yeah, like there's good part about this. I think I can go faster if I like jump on the side of it, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just optimistic about this. Hey you! Let's not fight. Let's go. I think I need to go on the left now. And I'm not so sure. I don't remember this game. Like, I played 3 months ago and I don't remember my way. So yeah, exactly. So Thorson has another level of problem with his internet. It's just that it's bad. Always. Oh, but I was about to probably close. Oh, before it was 8 p.m. Okay, yeah, if it's progressive, it's even better. Because, like, they understand that you, like, developed some freedom and some autonomy around that. And yes, I have to close around 8 most of the time because I tried to have a good work, life, and family balance. I had a kid 4 months ago, soon. And, like, I want to be there for her. I want to be there for the mom too. And I cannot stay online all the time. Not a very nuanced internet situation on your part. Not at all. Like, you can be biased about that. You love internet. Who wouldn't? Like, internet is a lot of things. Internet is entertainment. Internet is knowledge. Internet is controlled by big company. What else? Having kids doesn't seem very fun. For real, like, it's great, Gray. It got some challenges, but it's totally worth it. Like, it comes with the fact that your eco-anxiety is gonna go crazy. Because, like, you're gonna be there thinking there will be no planet for that kid to live on. Yes! Just go get milk. This is false, by the way. My wife was already like for the last year off work because COVID hit, and basically she couldn't find a job since she got pregnant because she's studying in biology and in the field of toxicology. And it's kind of weird, but people don't want you to work for them when you are pregnant and in the field of toxicology. So, yeah. And never get back. No. Like, I'm so not that kind of human. I cannot understand how someone, like, could actually leave its there's a word to say what I want to say, but, like, I cannot understand how someone that made a baby, no, bad door, sorry, it's a time door. How someone that made a baby could leave it behind. Like, this does not make sense to me. Not even neglect. Like, neglecting is something. Leave it behind. Like, just, like, go get... Oh, I can swim fast. Woo! Sorry. It just made, like... No! Good. Did it! Offspring. Thanks. I cannot understand how someone could, like, just leave their offspring behind. That does not compute in my head. Like, you bring a life to the world and you're not taking care of it until it's able to, like, take care of itself. I totally cannot explain that. I would have a hard time even pardonner, to even forgive that kind of, like, action. It really makes no sense to me. Don't worry. Okay, like, if there are words that I don't like to hear, those are like, trust me. When someone tell me trust me, I'm like, oh yeah, I trusted you. And then you told me trust me. And it was gone. Trust me. Yeah, sure. My medium robot brain cannot compute this kind of concept. Aww. Yeah, it sure is. This is not the way. So I guess at that point, but like, if you're about to just like, yeah, when I when I hear someone tell me like, don't worry, or I hear someone tell me like, trust me, this is where I start doubting. Like, I trusted you, and then you told me trust me, and I was like, shall I? Why shall I? Not don't worry in French would be like t'inquiète. And when someone tell me like t'inquiète, I'm always like, okay, now I am. It's like, I know what you meant, but for me you just said the opposite. Yep. Don't worry, I'm worried now. I had no reason to be, now I am. Good job. Slap! Slap again. Whoop. I want to have my second hit of slapper. What am I doing now? Can you do the dishes? What? Did someone ask you to do the dishes? Wash the bowl you plan on using. Oh. Oh. I remember this. It's like when someone told you to do something you were doing, you're like, yeah. I guess I'll do it. I cannot go there yet. I don't have the move for it. Oh, slap here. And we go back up, I think. Like, that was, like, bad use of our time. Good. And right back to your room. Yeah. My father had that great way to encourage us to work for him. I think he was trying to put us up to shame and hoping it would change something. But I love him still. He was just like kind of rough. And as much as I say to the kid, like, don't try to be perfect. You don't have to. You're gonna have, like, you can go in whatever you want to go in college if you have 85% as a like average. You don't need to have 100% in everything you do. And like there will be, yeah, but mon daron, my father will not be agreeing with that. And you're like, yeah, but like I do your father understand that like there's no door that is closing at 85%? There's no shame. All right, need to head up. Thanks a lot. Oh, by the way, sorry about that. I forgot to do it, Shiro. For those who don't know Shiro is streaming on its side. Like, you're missing something if you haven't had him yet. Go drop him a follow. He's one of our two main runner of Star Wars The Old Republic with Kel Griffin. And like, if you want someone that is way talkative with his chat when he's playing, and will probably like be able to geek you out a lot of information on Star Wars. When I say geek you out, it's because like I don't know much about Star Wars. Shiro can basically like spit those out like they were candies on Halloween night. The moment you give the most candies. So yeah, go drop by there and like drop a follow to Shiro. And you told your dad you wanted to be a doctor. Okay, that's a plan. Like, the thing is, in the school I am at the moment, I think like 80% of the kids want to be a doctor. A doctor. You told him you wanted to be a doctor? Like, that's the way you said it? That's a good job. Like, you could be a doctor. You say that as if it was wrong, being a doctor. Doctor is a good job. Lots of future doctor. Well, that's gonna sound sad, Thorson, but like the kind of teaching they go through sadly probably make them a bit more ready. Most doctors are dyslexic. I don't think they are dyslexic, but there is for sure. Oh, by the way, as much as a joke as it may sound, I had a doctor that once told me that for some legal reason, if they were able to write like shit, it could actually be useful for them in a tribunal. He still thinks you want to be a doctor. Oh, okay. You want to be an animator? Haven't you told him? I know it sounds like something stupid, but like this is totally possible. You avoided telling him because you're scared that he's not gonna like the information. But I'm gonna be honest. If your father is a good human, no matter what you want to do, he's gonna be like happy for you. He's gonna be helping you reaching that goal. But he always forgets. Okay, he just forgets. Yeah, she wants to be a doctor, a doctor in animation. I'm gonna be a doctorate in animation. I have a few friends actually that are in some technique or baccalaureate in animation at the moment, and like there's good thing to it because like everything that I do on the stream, like the emote and stuff, this is the kind of stuff that I do by myself, but I do them so bad. Oh, like when you talk about D&D, you forget you talked about it, because like it's DNG, right? Kevin DNG. Okay, Nadura, well, Vandura, sorry. Okay, we have Kevin DNG, that is a friend of mine. He plans on running some Dungeon and Dragon eventually. I think he's on at the moment. He's an animator, he's a drawing artist. He makes some token and some character design for D&D 5th edition. He does some very good stuff. He's nice. He got a deep voice, and he's running no camera on his stream, but he do art stream, I think, like once or twice a week. And basically, like, you would probably like the stuff he does. He just started though. He's like at about 300 followers at the moment, and like I'm lost at the moment. I think we're gonna save there. It's Gray's person. Gray's summoning Kevin. Absolutely, he's trying hard, but Kevin is streaming at the moment, so he will probably not be coming here. So yeah, what he does, pretty much like you would probably pretty much like it for a bit because it fits in some of the stuff you're talking about at the moment. I'm gonna slowly close the game. Oh, by the way, this is one of those kind of game that has been like drawn frame per frame for the movement by someone. Can you shout it? I just did, Dorson. Go just a little bit higher in the chat. Okay, I just did shout him out. And we'll probably move on to if he's still up. He's probably still up, right, Gray? His username on Twitch, Kevin DNG. But we could go and rate him. Let's go and he's on, right? Good. I'm gonna go see if he's about to end or not. He's running some Darkest Dungeon tonight. For the hard style, it's a bit like darker than what we're doing at the moment. Kevin BNG. There. Okay. He's still up. I will ask him if he's still going for a little bit. And I like to go for some people that I know are nice overall on his channel. He has the cutest emote. Like, his emote are a little cobbled that he has as his redeeming quality. He's a good human. Don't be scared. And we're going to give a little bit of, like, candy to the cat. Our lucky little fella was there the whole stream. So let's thank him for that. Leo. Do you want those? Yeah. See, that's how you make a nappy cat. You give him candy. That's it. That's all he got. Yeah, and let's put it back to a more like handleable size for the next streams. It's his spot. He got his green screen too. So, see ya, Vandura. Hope to see you another time. I'm streaming from Monday to Friday in between 6 and 8 most of the time. And sometime, like once every never, we do an extra stream during the weekend when I have some dead time to burn. It is the end, Urgent. This happens. Bye, Vandura. Thanks a lot for having been there and talking with us. It is the end, Urgent. For those who don't know, we also had Urgent that was with her tonight. It's from 6 to 8, and I had a long day. I could talk a little bit about that. Like, it was a 5-period day because we're supposed to work 4 period a day. And since I run 3 extracurricular activity, I always work during the dinner. And like when I have 4 period plus the dinner plus a meeting with my principal plus another meeting with my principal, it makes me long days. So I'm gonna go and take it slow, take it easy for the rest of the night. Let's raid our good friend Kevin ENG.